Stay tuned. Your broadcast is about to begin.
Stay tuned. Your broadcast is about to begin.
Stay tuned. Your broadcast is about to begin.
This Ohio Valley Sports Online broadcast is brought to you by Guida Law Offices, AT&T on Sunset, Barrel Ford, Barrel Toyota, Tudor's Biscuit World, Total Sports Connection, Signs Limited, Capital Recovery System, Hood's Pharmacy, PR Landscaping, Hummel Construction, Berryman Chemicals, Edge Sports, Franciscan University of Steubenville, Best Western at Franciscan Square, Trinity Health Systems, Bennigan's, Stickles Law Office, Mosty Funeral Home, IBEW Local 246, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, J.C. Pest Control, Wintersville Trophy Shop, Steve's Fish and Chips, Attorney Adam Martello, Marcino Enterprises, Hauser's Furniture. Also sponsored by Main Street Bank, Economy Lawn Care, Swearingen Bat Company, Viking Social Club, Everhart Bow Funeral Home, Bradley Lawnscape, Lancia Villa Royale, TS Electric, Black River Logistics, the National Colloid Company, Soft Tyke Federal Credit Union, Target Shop, Naples Spaghetti House, Spuds Park View Inn, Ohio Motor Group, Dr. John Figgle, Burt's Hot Dogs, Isla Law Offices, Apollo, Anthony Mining, M&M Hardware, Fort Steuben Maintenance, Josephine's Carryout, Mingo Junction, Valley Converting. If you see these sponsors or visit these sponsors, let them know you heard their ad here on Ohio Valley Sports Online, the Sports Authority.
Live from Edison Sports Complex in Richmond, Ohio, Ohio Valley Sports Online presents Day 2 of the Beast of the East, the 34th Annual Beast of the East, the 19U Division, featuring Jefferson County Post 33 taking on Edison High School baseball team. Today's VIP sponsors are Cedar One Realty, a full-service brokerage that handles residential, commercial, storage units, and property management with over 60 agents serving the Ohio Valley. Also brought to you by Waldorf Distributing, your local distributor for Ghost Energy and Prime Hydration. Good morning, everybody. Jason Jenkins, the Hall of Famer, Paul Zorney, and as always, Dan the Man Vogel, making things happen behind the dials. Jim Huggins watching us up above. Day 2, the 19U. Paulie, and we got two local teams. Should be a good one.
Yeah, Jace, we got both teams coming in into today undefeated 2-0. Steubenville, they beat Post 1 and they beat Armory. Edison's 2-0 by via 2 forfeits. I guess it doesn't matter how you get there as long as you get there, I guess.
Whoever's got the record at the end.
Yeah, so it's...
The Edison team, a young team, he says, mostly 15-year-olds. And the Post 33 with a lot of veterans, that we've seen over the high school baseball season. They come in with a record of 17-4, but I believe Edison is 6-6. But as always, we talk about rivalry. We talk about, it's a Steubenville or Jefferson County Edison game. It'll be a good game here. We're about to get underway. Edison, the home team. Leading off for Post 33 will be Braden Moses. These guys, the first pitch in the right. Second, excuse me. I thought it was a little bit further. Second baseman Hayden Russell makes a catch for out number one. You want to give the starting lineup real quick?
Yeah, Jace, I'll tell you about the defense here. Bryce Rogers is on the mound, pitching to J.D. Henderson, the catcher. Brady Hart will be holding down first base. Hayden Russell at second base. Cole Pittman at short. Evan Kimberly at third base. Liam Watson in left. Kyle Long in center. And Skylar Willoughby in right field.
Yep. Post 33, Braden Moses led off now. Taking ball one, there's Landon Crozier playing second. Landon Pinnell will be a DH. Aiden Manning batting fourth, playing right field. Ball inside 2-0. Jim Little, your home plate umpire. Steve Seminaire on the bases. Following Aiden Manning will be Cooper Blackburn at first. Zach Smith, an extra hitter. Gavin Pinnell playing short. Teddy Galiptis, an extra hitter. Eli Fayak playing left. Hunter Resnick doing the catching, and Hikem Edwards playing center. It's 3-0 now to the incoming freshman is doing a big red, Landon Crozier.
Landon Crozier playing second base for Steubenville today. Like you said, an incoming freshman, the Big Red.
Draws a walk.
Takes ball 4. Good discipline there. Rogers, he was right around the strike zone, missing in with most of his pitches. The pitches were, close, and Landon Crozier shows some discipline up as an incoming freshman and didn't swing at him.
Landon Pownell batting third. But one thing that drives me nuts at 3-0 when the batter puts we talked about Pownell drives one to left, right at left fielder Liam Watson for out number 2. I think we talked about this before. Why do batters at 3-0 put the bat out like a bunt?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either, Jace. To me, it just gives something to, for the pitcher to concentrate on, to help him throw strikes. Because it seems like 9 out of 10 times, the pitcher's going to throw a strike when they fake bunt, rattled around there. Not a big fan of that.
Aiden Manning, right fielder. These guys went up, second baseman. Hayden Russell there, and he'll make the catch to the top of the first. Post 33, no runs, 1 walk, no hits, 1 runner left on. After half an inning, Post 33, nothing. Edison coming to bat.
Time of crisis, Apollo cares. At Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration, your health and safety is our top priority. Equipped to disinfect your home or facility with our award-winning Apollo 360 electrostatic disinfection process. Residential properties, offices, schools, retail spaces, factories, medical facilities, restaurants, transportation, and more. Apollo is here to help you combat the spread of COVID. Contact us today to find out how we can help serve you.
Clean floor to ceiling, Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
Are you looking for a trusted name in residential and commercial real estate? Look no further than Cedar One Realty. Our team of dedicated professionals is here to help you find your dream home or the perfect commercial property. With years of experience and a deep knowledge of the local market, we're the experts you can trust. Cedar One is a full-service brokerage that handles residential, commercial, property management and storage units. Call us today to schedule a consultation and see how we can help you achieve your real estate goals. Cedar One has over 60 agents serving the Ohio Valley. Cedar One Realty, leading the valley in residential and commercial real estate. Visit us online at cedaronerealty.com or stop by our office in Wintersville today.
The first. Oh, okay. We're back now, bottom of the first here for Edison. Post 33, Paulie's got their defensive lineup.
Okay, on the mound, Nolan Blackburn. Behind the plate, Hunter Resnick. Cooper Blackburn at first base. Landon Crozier at second. Gavin Pinnell at short. Braden Moses at third. Eli Fayak in left field. Hakeem Edwards in center. And Aiden Manning in right field.
And for Edison, they'll lead off with center fielder Kyle Long. Bruce Rogers batting second. Liam Watson in the 3-hole. Evan Kimmerall batting fourth. Cole Pittman fifth. J.D. Henderson sixth. Skylar Willoughby batting seventh. Brady Hart batting eighth. And Hayden Russell in the 9th spot. Nolan pitched a lot as a freshman for Steubenville Big Red.
Steubenville offensively in that first inning was very, very, very aggressive, Jace.
Yes.
You know, other than Crozier, they all swing at the first pitch, I think, and popped them all up.
Kyle Long, same thing. Edison
Wow,
popped fly
at
out.
4. The second basemen are getting some work on both teams here, Jason. Now,
Number 12.
I know it's early, but don't say it. It's going to be a quick game, it looks like Jason said, and of course, it went extra innings. The Jinx over
It
there.
was still a quick game.
Jenkins.
It was a quick extra inning game. Blackburn just missing. I want to give a shout out and thank you to one of our longtime watchers and listeners, David Stringer, tuning in this early Friday morning. 1-1s. Blackburn around the plate, even on the one he missed, was close, Paul.
Yeah, the borderline pitch, I think, could have went either way. But, you know, obviously it might have been high because he called it a ball.
Beautiful pitches. I watched here, right behind home plate. Rusnick set up on the inside corner, and they put that ball exactly where he wanted it. Gets out to 1-2 count.
Nice little curveball there.
Tapper down the middle, fielded by shortstop on the first base. Nice job by Gavin Pinnell.
Yeah, Jace, he come in, it wasn't hit hard. He come in, got the bounce, and threw it on the run and threw his strike for out number 2.
Gavin had a great freshman year for Indian Creek, and he looks to build on it this summer.
Now batting, Liam Watson.
Liam Watson, left fielder. First pitch down low. What the heck? Yeah.
I hope that wasn't Mo falling down.
Watson pops one up. Pinnell calling off. Crozier will come across the bag and make a catch for out number 3. So for Edison, no hits, no runs. No one left on after one complete. As the first inning was brought to you by Cedar One Realty. And we have no score. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Are you looking for a refreshing beverage to quench your thirst on a hot summer day? Look no further than Waldorf Distributing in Beach Bottom, West Virginia. With over 30 years of experience, Waldorf Distributing is the go-to beverage distributor in the area. Waldorf Distributing is your local distributor of Ghost Energy and Prime Hydration. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing you with the best customer service and the highest quality products. So why wait? Visit Waldorf Distributing today and taste the difference for yourself. Waldorf Distributing Company in Beach Bottom. Your one-stop shop for all your beverage needs.
Ohio Valley Sports Online is your sports authority. Follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Live streaming high school and NCAA sports, plus weekly football coaches shows right here on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
We are back here, top of the second brought to you by Cedar One Realty, a full-service brokerage that handles residential, commercial, storage units, and property management with over 60 agents serving the Ohio Valley. Folks, if you want to get your message heard, contact Ohio Valley Sports Online for special sponsorship opportunities or annual campaigns that include all sports broadcasts.
Leading off the inning, number 16. Cooper Blackburn.
It'll be Cooper Blackburn, Zach Smith, and Gavin Pinnell. Cooper, the Big Red graduate. Fantastic stories. That pitched low from Bruce Rogers. Of course, he got hurt at the end of his junior year, and he battled all the way back to be able to play. Just a great story.
Yeah, Jason, I was watching Hunter Rusnak there behind the plate, framing the balls, and, I like to see, when he throws it down to second. That means a lot,
Oh, yeah.
And he threw a cannon down there, Jace.
2-0 high to Blackburn. Just, a little bit of Blackburn rips one into the left. That's going to It's going to fall.
It's down.
As Liam Watson tried to make a diving catch, but just when they would get their Blackburn in with the stand-up double.
Yeah, Jason, that was an awful tough play. It was a sinking liner. Liam, had a good read, made a good effort, just didn't come up with it. He knocked it down a little bit, didn't get to the fence, but Blackburn was still able to get a double there. Good hustle.
Bring up Blackburn's longtime battery mate, Zach Smith.
Yeah, Zach, he led off most of the year for Big Red, so Zach got some wheels, Jason.
One of the best defensive catchers around, too, will be headed to Malone. He fouls the first pitch off. And as you said in the first inning, Paul, with the exception of Cooper and Landon, first pitch swinging, they're coming out very aggressive.
And I don't mind that, Jace. If you're ready to hit and you're getting a pitch in your zone, that's what you need to do. You need to unleash, be aggressive.
Huge gap between first and second as they're holding him on. Now he bounces back, shortstop in. Hits one in the right center gap. It's going to hang up there, though, and be pulled in.
Skylar Willoughby made a great catch out there in right center field. Kyle Long was hustling after it, too, and he slid underneath Willoughby, and Willoughby made a nice grab.
With that, though, Blackburn advances to third. That ball just hung up a little bit.
Yeah, Jason, the wind's blowing right to the left out there, and I think it's going to hurt the ball flight more than it's going to help. It looks like, so I think it held the ball up.
Gavin Pinnell. As we talked about, Indian Creek, soon to be sophomore, had a great freshman year, both pitching and in the field. Top of the second here, nothing, runner on third, one out. Pitch inside corner, strike one. Shout out to Amy Thompson-Rusnick watching today, along with Paul Kaniski and the real boss, Kelly Colopy.
The real boss.
Nice job there by Henderson with the block in the dirt. One thing here, though, Paul, they do have that short backstop, so even a pass ball is not a guaranteed run as opposed to yesterday.
Yeah, most of the time you need a bad kick off the back to advance from third to home.
2-1 pitch. Pinnell fouls that back. Making it 2-2.
Bryce Rogers, I like what he's doing out there, Jace. He's trying to pound the inside part of the plate there.
Kelly said, "You guys know it."
Oh, we do. We do. Yeah.
The 2-2 pitch. Strike three, right down the middle. So the first K. And for being a youngster, Rogers has a little pop, Paul.
Yeah, he's
now batting number 7.
He's bringing it right at the Steubenville hitters. That's for sure. He's not backing down.
Teddy Galiptis batting now. Blackburn on third. 2 outs here, top of the second. Folks will be back in action right after this at 1 o'clock as Post 33 takes on the Washington Rebels here in the 34th annual Beast of the East. Ball 1 to Galiptis.
Who was that? Martinez for the Guardians stole home last night? Did you see that?
Straight out, straight.
Yeah.
Ball hit right back at the pitcher. Nice job by Rogers reacting on to Brady Hott for out number 3 for Post 33. 1 hit. No runs, 1 runner left on after 1.5. We're scoreless. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
This broadcast is brought to you by Ohio Valley Sports Online, your sports authority. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get instantly notified when we go live on our next broadcast, only on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Are you looking for a trusted name in residential and commercial real estate? Look no further than Cedar One Realty. Our team of dedicated professionals is here to help you find your dream home or the perfect commercial property. With years of experience and a deep knowledge of the local market, we're the experts you can trust. Cedar One is a full-service brokerage that handles residential, commercial, property management and storage units. Call us today to schedule a consultation and see how we can help you achieve your real estate goals. Cedar One has over 60 agents serving the Ohio Valley. Cedar One Realty, leading the valley in residential and commercial real estate. Visit us online at cedaronerealty.com or stop by our office in Wintersville today.
We are back here at the bottom of the second, brought to you by
Now
Cedar
batting
One
number
Realty.
21, Evan Kimmerly.
Thanks to our special VIP sponsors, as well as all our sponsors. Go on Facebook. Give us a shout. We'll give you one back. Thank you, Mackenzie Householder, for tuning in. She says, good luck, boys. Evan Kimmerall. Just missed there. Once again, he's been all around the plate.
Yeah, even the balls are very close to the strike zone, that's for sure. Good pitcher.
That one hits the outside corner, 1-1. As he is so far, Paul, I mean, it seems to me hitting, if the catcher sets on the outside corner, he's hitting it there. Inside corner, he's hitting his spots.
Yeah, both pitchers are doing very well, so far.
Now, that curveball looked like it didn't break.
Yeah.
2-1.
Evan Kimmerly, the third baseman for Edison, at bat here.
Fastball swinging, 2-2.
Fastball a little up in the zone. Looked very, very good to Evan. He took a big hack at it, just come up a little empty.
2-2 pitch. Try to get him up there again. Full count.
Yeah, he said, if you're going to swing at it, here's another one.
George Ash, head coach. The Edison team, coaching third base. Ball four, just missed outside. So Edison gets their first runner on base via the walk. It'll bring up shortstop Cole Pittman.
Yeah, like Steubenville, they had a leadoff double last inning and didn't score. Now, Edison has a leadoff walk. We'll see what they can do about advancing the runner here.
Fastball right down
Now
there, strike
number
one.
2, Cole Pittman.
Blackburn comes right back and gets himself right in the strike zone.
Decent lead off first. That pitch just a little bit, I don't know if it was lower inside, but didn't miss by much again.
Evan better get a good jump because Rusnak got a cannon back there.
Grounded to second. Crozier fields it on the short for one. Pinnell on to first, and he's not going to get him there, but they do get the lead out. Pittman showing a little speed getting down the line. But they do get the
Now
lead
batting
out.
number 19, J.D. Henderson.
J.D. Henderson. Sophomore to be for the Wildcats. Pitch on the outside corner, strike one. J.D. knew it, shook his head, agreeing. Oh, one pitch. Grounded through the right side. Crozier's not going to get there. He's going to be safe at second. It's Pittman and it's Henderson singles for Edison's first hit.
Yeah, Manning did a nice job getting to the ball quick, holding
Now batting number 15,
Pittman,
Skylar Willoughby.
the second base there. He did a nice job coming and getting the ball.
And he put that ball right in the hole between first and second. Skylar Willoughby now batting with runners on first and second, one out. Squares the bunt, the ball gets away, and the runners will advance. Pittman on to
Willoughby, so he squared around. I don't know if it distracted Rusnak or not, but the ball got to the backstop there.
goes 33 with everybody up, Paul.
Gonna try to shut the run off early.
Just missed again inside. He is, even the pitches he's missing are real close. 2-0. That ball hit down the left field line, but it's going to go foul. One ball, two strikes. Folks, once again, if you want to get your message heard, contact Ohio Valley Sports Online for special sponsorship opportunities and annual campaigns that include all sports broadcasts. And I say that because we are at the end of June, got July, and then right around the corner, football season, our brand new season of campaigns starting out, and you won't get more bang for your buck than the price you pay to be a sponsor of Ohio Valley Sports Online. Getting bigger and bigger. Ball line to third. Excellent job, third baseman Braden Moses fields the line drive, dives to third to tag the bag for the double play and get out of the inning.
That was a great play by Braden Moses. He laid out right to third base and was able to roll over and tap it.
So, folks, that'll bring up 3 outs there, but they get 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 runner left on. No runs scored up to 2 complete. We're tied at zeros. We'll be right back after word from our sponsors.
Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery Systems. Capital Recovery Systems is home of the no-cost court collections program. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Are you looking for a refreshing beverage to quench your thirst on a hot summer day? Look no further than Waldorf Distributing in Beach Bottom, West Virginia. With over 30 years of experience, Waldorf Distributing is the go-to beverage distributor in the area. Waldorf Distributing is your local distributor of Ghost Energy and Prime Hydration. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing you with the best customer service and the highest quality products. So why wait? Visit Waldorf Distributing today and taste the difference for yourself. Waldorf Distributing Company in Beach Bottom. Your one-stop shop for all your beverage needs.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley Sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
15, looks like.
We're back here in the top of the third, and Brady Hoddle moved from first to the pitcher's mound. Skylar Willoughby will go from right to first. Now I got to see who's out in the right.
Cole Pittman's in the left. I can't see a number.
Bruce Rogers goes to short. There we go. Rogers goes to short. Or Bryce Rogers, I'm sorry. Goes to short. Pittman goes from short to left, and Liam Watson goes to right.
Liam Watson's in right field. Okay.
So now you have that Hot on the mound. Willoughby moves from right to first. Rogers moves from the mound to short. And Watson moves to right. Cole Pittman heads out to the left. Eli Fayak leading off. Another young man who had a great year for the 20-2 Crusaders. Batted ninth all year, but he was like a leadoff hitter.
Yeah, Jason. It seemed like every time the Crusaders got something rolling, he was the spark plug.
Yes,
but he had a great season, like you said. Head of the count here, 2 balls, no strikes.
3-0. Thank you, Mary Barnes, for watching today. She says, let's go post 33. And I wonder, Paul, we talked about yesterday, Coach Rick Carver came on saying, the amount of games that you play in this tournament, you have to have arms. Maybe that's what, led to the early exit of Rogers.
I'm sure, Jace. Yeah, you're going to need him. I mean, like I said, they're 2-0 here. They got a good game here, going 0-0. You need to save arms.
Fayak draws a leadoff walk. And that's one thing for post 33 that they, it may be an advantage. I'm just looking, Hunter Rothacker, Cooper Blackburn, Hikem Edwards, Nolan Blackburn, Aiden Manning, Sal Barco, Silas Hyde, Pinal, Moses, Nick Maurer, Eli Fayak, all pitched sometime during the high school year.
Yeah, we did a lot of high school games, and when we got the roster in, they all had a position, but almost 98% of them had pitcher beside it also, because,
right.
With the strict pitching rules in high school, you need a lot of pitchers. So, and just, it just flows over here to Legion Ball.
Nice job by Henderson going out to talk to Hottest. Falls behind 2-0 to Hunter Rosnick. Rosnick squared around the bunt both times but pulled back. J.D. Henderson, another young man with a very strong arm behind the plate, was a backup quarterback behind Gage Klein.
There's another fake bunt in their first strike.
Assistant coach Clayton Chris down at third, making the calls. Nice lead at first base by Fayak. There he goes. That pitch sails high. Henderson throws a shot down, but just the pitch being so high, having to go up and get it, he wasn't getting the speedy Fayak. He gets a stolen base.
Yeah, Henderson did a great job to even make it that close because, like I said, he had to jump to catch it, and he was getting the ball out of his glove when he was coming down and got rid of it as quick as he could, but Fayak had no problem stealing the base.
3-1. Strike two to Rosnick. Shout out to our man Michael Wyman watching today's game.
This is the second inning in a row. Steubenville got their leadoff batter on, Jace. So
hits him with a curveball back door. Caught him looking for out number one. That'll bring up Hikem Edwards. One thing Timmy talked about yesterday, I'm seeing a little bit today, Paul. How do you feel about just, we're seeing more and more as the pitcher's coming to the plate, the middle infielders are still heading towards the bag instead of away. And Tim was, I really would never, my players, I make sure I didn't tell them not to do that first pitch strike.
Now batting number.
Yeah, you want your middle infield to be set, in and out. You need to get back to your position to be ready to field the ball.
0-1 pitch to Edwards. Big cut there.
Right there, we're watching both Edison at middle infield. They were probably 6 feet off the bag, both of them.
Yeah. And same thing with Crozier leading that first hit. He might have had a chance of getting it, but he was closer to second, holding the runner on for Henderson's hit. Catcher sets up outside, curveball over Edwards' head.
It's always good to have a daylight play, Jace. If a guy's getting, a little froggy out there, getting way too far off, have a daylight play with the catcher. Let him flip the glove, and when your guy's breaking.
Edwards stays alive, just getting a piece of that. One ball, two strikes here, top of the third, one out. Fayak on second. Hikem Edwards. Speedy center fielder. Rips that one down the left field line. It's going to just curve foul. He got a hold of that one, Paul.
Yeah, he turned on it nice. It was an inside fastball, and he got the barrel out there, just couldn't keep it fair. 1 ball, 2 strikes there. Hot showed a pretty good curveball, so he needs to stay back.
There. Hikem stays alive once again. Cloudy day. I don't know if that's the clouds or is that the haze.
That's kind of, I think it was like 74 degrees at game time. Jace, too.
1-2 pitch again. That one stays high. Nice job, Hikem, holding off on that. Battling Bucks won 3 in a row, back in action tonight. The Brewers are now tied for first place again with the Reds at 43-38. Bucks 4.5 behind. Edwards doing a nice job staying alive there.
I think Reynolds is coming back tonight.
We gotta see what Dan can do about getting us press credentials for Pirates.
I think he should do that. I agree, Jason.
Why don't we just do a game?
Let's do it.
That's what I mean. Curveball stays high and tight again. Edwards works his count to full. Nice at bat here for Hikem.
Yeah, so Hot's surprising these guys with that curveball. I mean, it wasn't that far off the plate, and Aiken was bailing out of the way. The ball stayed inside for a ball.
Full count ball popped up in the left field. Pittman coming on, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. Fag not able to advance. 2 outs back to the top of the order. Braden Moses, who made the fine play at third to end the first. I want to say a special hello to Mike Salty Berkey watching. Thank you for tuning in, Salty. 2 outs here, top of the third. Fayak on second. Brady Hot in the stretch. Pitch just missed outside. Impressed with the young arm of Hot, too. As he said, we talked about earlier, he's been around the plate, even like you said, the curveball is just missing. And that fastball barely missed.
Nice curveball right there for strike
Beautiful
number 1,
curveball. And Paul, as a pitcher, I guess, what's the mindset, I guess I'm saying, when do you decide, okay, I'm going curve here, I'm going fastball here?
Well, he's throwing it for a strike for 1, Jason, and Steubenville hitters they're not reacting real well to it. Most of them are bailing out right now, so I'd keep throwing it.
A 1-1 pitch, he on cue.
Yeah,
told you folks, he's better than Tony Romo.
Yeah, they're not having a real good approach right now at the plate with this curveball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the third. Braden Moses.
Probably going to come with a high fastball here, I believe, Jace. Even if you miss 2-2, then you come back with it. Fastball on the outside.
Excellent location. He threw it right where Henderson was set up. Braden Moses wants to get a hit. He's an Edison graduate going against some of the younger Edison guys.
Yeah, he wants to get a hit bad here. These are bragging rights right here.
2-2 pitch. Line up the middle, base hit. Fayak rounding third. Here comes a throw to the plate. It's going to be cut off. And into second, he's going to be safe. Braden Moses ripped that ball to the middle. He'll advance to second on the throw. Eli Fayak will score 1-0, post 33. I don't know, Paul, if he tried to catch him with the fastball there after hitting with 2 curveballs, and
now batting
Moses
number 5,
wasn't having any part of it. Landon Crozier, who walked his first time up. First pitch popped up. Going back, he's Kemmerly for the pitch, and he'll make the third out there. But for post 33, they come up with 1 hit, 1 run, 1 runner left on. After 2.5, 1-0, post 33. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Did you know you can get FDA-registered hand sanitizer and EPA-registered disinfectant cleaner locally? Well, you can. National Colloid has both. Get them now for your business or residence. They come in 55-gallon, 5-gallon, and 1-gallon sizes. Just call in your order and pick it up. There's no waiting. Call now, 740-282-1171. That's 740-282-1171. FDA-registered hand sanitizer and EPA-registered disinfectant cleaner locally at National Colloid. Call in today.
This broadcast is brought to you by Ohio Valley Sports Online, your sports authority. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get instantly notified when we go live on our next broadcast, only on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley Sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
Are you looking for a quick and satisfying breakfast or lunch option? Look no further than Tudor's Biscuit World in Weirton. Our friendly staff is always ready to serve you with a smile. And our menu is packed with delicious options that are sure to satisfy any craving. From our signature biscuit sandwiches to our hearty breakfast platters, Tudor's Biscuit World has something for everyone. So come on in and join us for a meal that will leave you feeling full and happy.
Brady Hot.
Tudor's Biscuit World, where great food and friendly service come together.
And we are back here for the bottom of the third. Brady Hott, Hayden Russell, and Kyle Long going up against Nolan Blackburn. First pitch outside. Thank you, Joy Spring, for tuning in, watching today's broadcast. We'll be back here, folks, at 1 o'clock, too, as Post Review takes on the Washington Rebels. That ball hit down the right field line, and it's going to bounce in fair. Hott went on with a leadoff single. Nice piece of hitting as he's fought the pitch on the outside corner and went with it.
Good piece of hitting by Hott to lead off the inning. Both teams doing very well getting the leadoff hitters on today, Jace.
They're going to get a pinch runner. I don't have number 8.
Now batting, number 6, Hayden Russell.
Deacon, I think it says Deacon Rawson.
Deacon Rawson, yeah. Speedy tailback. Hayden Russell at the plate now. Blackburn throws over to first. Between games sometime, maybe at the end of this game or the beginning of next game, we'll have our first umpire interview. Steve Simmons there said he'll come over and talk to us a little bit. Get their point of view.
You got to be nice, Jason, when you're talking
always
to the
nice.
umpires, okay?
I'm always nice. That's you and Ray.
Not me. Not me.
Blackburn quickly ahead 0-2.
Hayden Russell, the second baseman, at the plate here.
You know, Hayden's dad, Doug Russell, also.
Oh, yeah.
Freshman tailback. Had a great year for the Wildcat. That ball buzzed the tower. And it did hit him.
He didn't move. I think he got him on a jersey. I think Clayton Chris coming on with an explanation because he didn't even flinch at it. But must have got his jersey.
I tell you what, that's Jim Little. I give you what, Paul's going to say. I love Clayton's intensity. And he had as a player, and he has here, and he wants an explanation.
Yes. Doing your game here.
So the umpires are getting together. Clayton saying he didn't move. So they're going to give him first. First and second. Nobody out. Leadoff hitter Kyle Long, who popped
Number
up.
1, Kyle Long.
The Landon Crozier back in the first. Edison threatening him first and second. It's good to see Blackburn can't get rattled here. They weren't happy with that decision. Kind of surprised here to see Long not squaring the bunt there. 1-0, bottom of the third. First and second, nobody out. That pitch grounded down first, foul. 1-1 count. Coach Ash being real aggressive here, Dan. First and second with the leadoff hitter, you'd think you're looking for a bunt, and you still may with one strike, but Long calls time. Now, see, if he was in the pros, that would be his one time out. At first, I didn't like the new rules, but now I love it. Fall ball out of play, 1-2. To Kyle Long. First and second, nobody out. Paul is kind of surprised he didn't square him to bunt here. With first and second, nobody out. He's 1-2 behind. Flies out to left field. Going back is Fayak, and he'll make the catch. Route number 1.
Sometimes they just, summer ball, differs a little bit, from the high school. They let the guys rip and get ready for the tournaments and and such, Jace. But it would have been a good idea to bunt.
Bryce Rogers grounded out to Gavin Pennell at short in the first. Excellent curveball for a strike for Nolan. Gathered himself back after the hit batsman. Nice block there by Rosnick.
Yeah, if you're Nolan here, you're looking for a ground ball to get out of this inning here.
1-1 count. Ball inside, 2-1. Edison trying to make things happen here, first and second. Wind blowing left to right still. Beautiful curveball, 2-2. How great is it to be, behind and be able to throw that curveball for a strike?
Yeah, sometimes you're just feeling it. One pitch, you got a lot more confidence in yourself, throwing one pitch or the other, and it might be uncharacteristic for yourself, but, you got to go with it, maybe the ball's just not feeling right to you in your hands or whatever, but 3-2, if his curveball's the go-to pitch, he's got to throw it here.
Hits him with the fastball.
Yeah, nice
Gets
pitch.
him swinging, route number 2. Another thing, Paul, I guess they say take risk.
Now batting number 3,
here.
Liam Watson.
With that lead off at first, and his secondary lead's going to be even huger. I think about throwing down there. He's way off.
Absolutely, these guys are very talented here. Both teams. You got to be able to make that throw and that catch and put the tag on him. I agree with you 100%, Jason. That's a good observation there.
That curveball just missing. Blackburn wanted that call there. Ball laced in the center. On the hop. Edwards coming. Throw to the plate. Beautiful shot from Hikem Edwards in center field as Coach Ash wisely holds up hard at third. Ross at third, excuse me.
Edwards come in there, one hopper, and just threw a missile to the plate, Jace. What a nice play by Edwards out there. Holding Edison, no runs right now.
Yes, because that ball was hit hard. He came up and, like you said, a missile. At first, Coach Ash was sending Rawson home, but he wisely threw those arms up.
Yeah, Coach Ash did a good job getting down the line so your runner can see you. And, Coach Ash can see the throw and his runner and was able to say, go on back. Ain't going to happen on this play.
Thank you.
Coach Chris, good mound visit. Bases are loaded here. Evan Kimmerty coming to the plate.
He grounded out. And it's hitting the fielder's choice to Landon Crozier back in the last inning. Starts him out with a curveball. Breaks outside, 1-0. Rawson on third, Russell at second, Watson at first.
Count 1-1.
Nowhere to put him. Thank you, Salty. Said you guys are always doing a great job, Paul Anthony.
Oh, thank you. You got Rawson. I look for Rawson to be aggressive on anything past.
Excellent pitch, inside corner there.
Jumps ahead of the hitter here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. If you're Kimberly, you want to choke up. You want to put the ball in play. Shoot it to right field, middle right.
Kimberly crowding the plate, Paulie, too.
Fastball misses just out, Jace. Good. It was another good quality pitch by Blackburn.
That's, again, as you said, quality, because like we said before, when he's missing, it's not by much.
Striker ball, that's a great pitch. Yes. He didn't get the call, but it was still a great pitch.
That pitch fouled off. 2-2 once again to Evan Kimmerly. Like he is right on the line, Paul.
Oh, yeah, he's right on the plate.
Right,
nice pitch by Blackburn. Bend but don't break.
Nolan does a fine job getting out of the inning. His second strikeout. Edison, they get a hit. 2 walks, or hit by pitch and a walk. 3 men left on after 3 complete. It's post 33-1. Edison High School, nothing. And we'll be right back, folks.
Are you looking for a trusted name in residential and commercial real estate? Look no further than Cedar One Realty. Our team of dedicated professionals is here to help you find your dream home or the perfect commercial property. With years of experience and a deep knowledge of the local market, we're the experts you can trust. Cedar One is a full-service brokerage that handles residential, commercial, property management and storage units. Call us today to schedule a consultation and see how we can help you achieve your real estate goals. Cedar One has over 60 agents serving the Ohio Valley. Cedar One Realty, leading the Valley in residential and commercial real estate. Visit us online at cedaronerealty.com or stop by our office in Wintersville today.
Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery Systems. Capital Recovery Systems is home of the no-cost court collections program. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
We're back here, top of the 4th. Landon Pownell, Aiden Manning, Cooper Blackburn facing Brady Hott. His second inning of pitching, 1-1. Those pitchers, or all 3 pitchers so far, fine job, Paul. He's a bend up right. Pownell hits that one foul.
That ball's not coming back.
Jason, I don't know for sure, but I'm going to assume Brady Hott might be the brother of Tristan Hott, the standout pitcher for Edison and Wright State.
Maybe if one of our viewers out there, they can let us know.
Tristan had a great season this year. I think he picked up two wins in one day in the tournament for him. Either back-to-back days or 2 in 1 day. I know he was throwing lights out there, throwing the ball hard. I think he's up in the mid-90s. We'll get Coach Colopy to fill us in if he can take a minute. I know he's very busy here. He can just take a minute, come down and just give us a little info on Tristan.
Yeah, that'd be great. We got to talk to Coach Carver yesterday. And, kudos to him, kudos to Mike, Bo McConaughey, because it takes a lot to put this on. That ball hit out to second base. Russell fields it on the first for out number 1. Excellent piece of pitching right there. As he got him swinging something he really didn't want to swing at. That might have been ball 4. Aiden Manning popped up to Russell at second. Aiden Manning will be a senior, son of a great friend of the program, Clay Manning.
Yes, Brady is Tristan's brother.
Yes.
That was from Kelly.
That was Kelly. Thank you, Kelly.
Now batting number 10, Aiden Manning.
Fits that one. Or same thing, right to Hayden Russell for the second time today, out number 2. Cooper Blackburn, who doubled his first time up. Two outs here, top of the 4th.
Now batting Cooper Blackburn.
Coops guys that one foul to play good. Hustle by J.D. Henderson. Get over to the net. Post 33. 1 run, 2 hits. The Wildcats so far. No runs, 2 hits.
Yeah, both teams, Jace, they're knocking on the door, just not getting the runners across the plate here, Jace. I mean, Steubenville got 1, but they had an opportunity to get several more, as did Edison. You know, they had the bases loaded and came up empty. You know, that's tough to do.
1-1 pitch to Blackburn.
Blackburn, he's on the plate, Jace. He's right on the white line also.
1-2. Yeah, you caught that ball. He's way, man.
Yeah.
One ball, two strikes. Henderson sets up outside, and he puts it there, but just missed. 2-2. Excellent location. The 2-2 pitch. Down a little. They've got a 2-2 on the board, but I thought that was 3.
Yes, it's 3-2 now,
okay,
Jace.
thanks, Paul.
See Brady out there shaking off. I don't know if that was a phantom shake or not, just to try to throw Blackburn off a little bit.
Cooper draws a walk, going for the second time today. Zach Smith flew out to right first time up. Runs at a premium here in the fourth. Saw 2 great games yesterday. First one in extra innings, Weirton Blue Bombers beating Moundsville Post 3, and then we got to see the Blue
Now batting
Bombers
number 12, Zach
hold
Smith.
off Tri-County Elite 7-5.
Yeah, Jay, I was leaving that elite team. They were some big kids. Boy.
And I know they ran into it because the first pitcher threw very great. They took him out, and then the second one, gave up 7 runs in 1 inning before they took him out, and the third one was lights out. And then Weirton held him off 7-5. 2-0 to Smith. Pitch just missed inside. 3-0. Henderson will go out to talk to Hott. And we talked about Blackburn, but same thing with Skylar Hott, or Brady Hott, excuse me. Even the pitches he's missing, Paul, are real close.
Yeah, so far all 3 pitchers are doing a very, very good job for both of these teams.
And I thank Jenny O'Hollick for tuning in. Smitty draws a walk, back-to-back walks after getting the first 2 outs. Gavin Pinnell struck out looking his first time up. Coach Ash will go out and talk to Brady. Yeah, we can. We'll do a quick commercial, Dan.
Are you looking for a trusted name in residential and commercial real estate? Look no further than Cedar One Realty. Our team of dedicated professionals is here to help you find your dream home or the perfect commercial property. With years of experience and a deep knowledge of the local market, we're the experts you can trust. Cedar One is a full-service brokerage that handles residential, commercial, property management and storage units. Call us today to schedule a consultation and see how we can help you achieve your real estate goals.
Now batting number 6, Gavin Powell.
After getting 2 outs quickly, back-to-back walks his runners at first and second. Gavin Pono, he struck out looking his first time up.
Yeah, if you're Gavin here, you're looking for 1 pitch, 1 spot here. Hott's going to try to get ahead, so he's going to try to groove it, but misses high and out. But if you're Gavin, I still think if you get a good one, I think you want to take a rip at it.
1 ball, no strikes. Ooh. Once again, very close to just missing. Thanks, Dan.
2 balls, no strikes here. Runners on first and second here. Top of 4, 1-0 Steubenville.
The 34th annual Beast of the East Classic. Stayed high, 3-0. The clock was cruising along. First 2 outs here.
After 2 walks here and falling behind 3-0, I think he's trying to aim the ball a little bit instead of letting it loose. Load the bases,
4.
Jason. All 4.
Teddy Galiptis, who grounded out back to Rogers back second inning. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Top of the 4th, 1-0 post 33, looking to get more. This is Meady Smith on at second. There's a nice pitch.
Number 7, Teddy Gliptis.
Gliptis, he come to the plate ready to swing. 3 straight walks and swings at the first pitch. Took a big rip at it.
Yes,
It was a
he
good
did.
pitch. I mean, it was a good pitch. It was right down the middle, so.
And Hunt bouncing back strong quickly, 0-2 to Galiptis.
Deep breath.
Folks, join us at 1 o'clock. Post 33 will be back in action, taking on the Washington Rebels. And we'll be right back here at the Edison Sports Complex tomorrow at 10:30, 1 and 3:30 for more Beast of the East action. Curveball stays high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Blackburn on third. Zach Smith second. Gavin Pinal on first. 1-2. And that hits him the wrong score.
Oh.
And he tried the curveball, looked like Paul, and it just didn't break. Blackburn will trot home. 2-0 post 33 here.
Yeah, Galiptis, he held his ground in there. You know, he knew it was going to hit him, and just, he's behind in the count. He said, "I'm going to get the RBI here."
Fayek, who walked and scored the first post 33 run. And that pitch outside, ball 1.
Like I said, Fayek, he was a spark plug all year for the Crusaders. See if he can run that over here to post 33. It's a big hole. I'm not sure why the shortstop Rogers is messing with that runner.
Man,
He's
rips
standing right there.
Right to Rogers.
I guess that's why, huh?
Line
Okay.
shot. Right to Rogers for out number 3. But for post 33, they score 1 run on no hits. 3 men left on. After 3.5, it's 2-0. Jefferson County post 33. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Blakemore Insurance Agency is exclusive to the senior market. We represent a variety of Medicare supplements or Medicare Advantage plans, giving us the ability to offer some of the most competitive products from the top insurance companies in our country. Our loyalty lies with you, our customer, not the insurance company. Many of today's seniors are completely overwhelmed with turning 65 and going on to Medicare. Call Blakemore Insurance Agency today for more information. 304-723-0909. Blakemore Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley Sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
We are back. 1-0, bottom of the 4th. 2-0 now, post 33, bottom of the 4th. They were able to manufacture a run there in the top. Still a low-scoring pitcher's game. Nolan Blackburn doing a heck of a job on the mound. He'll face Cole Pittman, J.D. Henderson, and Skyler
Leading
Willoughby.
off the inning, number 2, Cole Pittman.
Yeah, if you're Edison, like we was talking earlier, they're a very, very young team, and they're holding in the game here. It's the bottom of the 4th innings. 2-0 Steubenville. The game's still very much in hand, you know.
Pittman, first pitch swinging. Strike number one. Blackburn dealing here in the fourth. Oh, 2 quickly.
Yeah, Jason, I got an advantage point and sitting here right behind home plate. Blackburn's ball, his fastball's running in on the righties. He's got good movement on it. Yeah, he ran 2 fastballs in on his fist and then threw a nice curveball that just missed on the outside corner there.
Yes, excellent location of that pitch. Right off the plate, but really a nice job of Pittman not biting. Same thing, 2-2.
Again, like I said, they're not getting called strikes, but it's still a good pitch there.
Yes. And he's got to be right off the plate on that one. Full count. And he gets him swinging though. Cooper's third strikeout of the game. Out number one here at the bottom of the fourth. Folks, special thanks today to our VIP sponsor, Cedar One Realty. They're a full-service brokerage that handles residential, commercial, storage units, and property management with over 60 agents serving the Valley. Henderson files that one off to the right side. He's got the only Edison hit today, single.
Now, Hawk got a single.
Oh, you're right. Hawk did too. The second hit of the game. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Way to keep me on my toes. Nice piece of batting right there, Henderson.
Yeah, he's come with 2 straight curveballs to Henderson.
Also, thank you to Waldorf Distributing, your local distributor for Ghost Energy and Prime Hydration, our VIP sponsors. 1-1 pitch. Fastball swinging, 1-2.
Yeah, I can't say enough. I really like that location. Blackburn is right on the fist, Jace. That's a tough pitch to hit.
He's got one up. Edwards going back in center, and he'll make the catch. Get a little bit of that one, Paula.
Yeah, it's a nice line drive, and Edwards did a nice job.
Number 15, Skylar
running
Willoughby.
it down for out number 2.
Skylar Willoughby popped up to the third baseman, Braden Moses. Actually hit a line drive to Moses the first time up. Ball 1.
Curveball. Just missed on the outside, Jace.
That ball into left. Fayette coming in, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. In the fourth, Edison, no hits, no runs. No errors, and nobody left on after 4 completes. Jefferson County Post 33-2. The Edison Wildcats nothing. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Ohio Motor Group has 3 locations, Steubenville, Bridgeport, and St. Clairsville. Let Ohio Motor Group show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car. They believe in fair pricing, superior service, and treating every customer right. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff will help you find a car that is fit for your budget. Ohio Motor Group with 3 locations to serve you. Check them out right now. OhioMotorGroup.com. Find your next ride.
This broadcast is brought to you by Ohio Valley Sports Online, your sports authority. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get instantly notified when we go live on our next broadcast, only on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
The National Colloid Company has provided specialty chemical blending with exceptional technical service and application support for over 75 years. National Colloid provides chemicals to hundreds of customers and offers services including custom blending, packaging, and labeling. The National Colloid Company is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
What's that?
Liam Watson's now in center. We're back. Liam Watson moves to center. Kyle Long takes the hill. Now we got to go see who's in right. Cole Pittman's still in left. We'll have to get the right fielder here when he turns around. Nice shot down by Henderson. 2-0, post 33, top of the fifth. Thank you, Kim Edwards, Heikem's mom, watching today. Give a shout out to Kim, Heikem, and of course Sadie, Haley, and can't forget Braden. Edwards family, a great family. First pitch down low to Hunter Resnick.
Yeah, Kyle Long, he comes in from center field, Jace. Little left-handed pitcher here. We'll see a little change of pace here.
Watson's in center. Like I said, we'll get the left fielder when we can. Rosnick struck out looking the first time up.
Curveball hit the inside part of the plate there.
1-1. 1-1 pitch. Swing and miss. One ball, 2 strikes. Hunter Rusnick catching today for post 33. Wind blowing in now. Oh, changing up.
Blowing straight in here.
1-2. Ball hit down the second, fielded by Russell. Over to Willoughby at first for out number 1.
Now batting number
so
15,
far today, Jess, we're
Heikem
seeing
Edwards.
a nice sound defensive game by both teams here.
Yes, Paul. I was getting ready to say that. So both days we've seen, overall pretty good defense from, all the teams we watched, and today being no exception. Heikem Edwards flew out to left his first time up. Henderson sets up outside, pitch sails in, ball hit down to third, filled up by Kimberly on to first, and he gets the speedy Edwards for out number 2.
Kimberly did a nice job because that ball was hit hard. He stayed right on it and threw a strike over, because if he didn't, he would have never got Edwards, because he can run.
Now batting number 4, Braden Moses.
Braden Moses.
Back to the top of the lineup for Steubenville.
1 for 2 with the single his last time up the middle. Lays down a bunt down the first base line, and they're not going to get Moses. Excellent bunt there. Right in that little triangle between first, second, and the pitcher.
So that's where a left-hander pitcher is very vulnerable, Jace, because he's falling off to the third base. That's one. I used to be able to. Used to try to bunt the ball to the second baseman, because the pitcher's falling off. He's out. Right. He's taking himself out of the play.
Bring up Landon Crozier.
It's a very good job by Moses. I think he got something in his eye down there, Jace.
Now batting number 5, Landon Crozier.
I think you got to take a chance. We got to be aggressive here. I think we got to run him.
Crozier's walked and popped up to third base. And getting a sign from Coach Chris down at third. That was a decent lead off the short step there by Kyle Long.
Yeah, the little slide step, just trying to get the ball to the catcher as quick as he can.
Now you going on first movement here, Paul, with the lefty? Nice job by Henderson picking up that ball in the turf.
One thing you can do to find out what kind of move he has is, get an extended lead with, first movement going back to first. If you don't want to go into first movement, just to make him throw over to see what he has.
Very good. Squares squares around, obviously not bunting on a 2-0, but 2-1.
And
kind of surprised, like you said, that Moses hasn't went. He's got good speed. 2-1 pitch. Strike two.
Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes here.
Long shaking off Henderson. There goes Moses on the 2-2. Hit right where the second baseman was. Moses on his way to third.
And he
Ball's
it out there.
bobbled. They're going to send the runners into second. Landon Crozier, and coming all the way around from first, Braden Moses. Good piece of hitting by Crozier.
Good hustle, too, getting to second base.
Moses scores, making it 3-0.
Now batting number 7.
Watson, he didn't come up with the ball clean, which, allowed Moses to score and allowed Crozier to move into second base.
Landon Parnell flew out to left, grounded out to second. 0 for 2 today. Looking to try to get an RBI. He rips that one deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone.
He turned on that pitch.
He
The ball's
did.
hit a long way. Just wasn't fouled by much. Just kept hooking until it was foul.
That ball was driven, and I wasn't sure it was foul to the very end.
Right. It was fair for a while. Like I said, it just kept hooking, Jace. That's how you get in the batter's box, ready for the first pitch fastball.
Crozier gets in there.
Crozier, he steals the third base. Pitcher still had the ball on the mound.
I noticed Long wasn't paying attention. He just took off. We talked about Landon Crozier, a lot of speed as well. Was tailback for the Harding Stallions last year, Paul, as well.
Very good block by Henderson back there.
He had to get that speed from Dad and.
He got it from Uncle Rick.
No.
Is that who he got it from?
He got it from his dad. Dad Crozier. Gonna take strike two. I like to see Long not phased by that long fly ball coming right back at Pannell. Gets him swinging. Ball gets away from Henderson. Throws it down to first. And gets Pannell for out number 3. Opposed to the 3. Picks up 1 hit. Or 2 hits, 1 run. 1 runner left on. After 4.5, 3-0 Jefferson County over Edison. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for a refreshing beverage to quench your thirst on a hot summer day? Look no further than Waldorf, distributing in Beach Bottom, West Virginia. With over 30 years of experience, Waldorf Distributing is the go-to beverage distributor in the area. Waldorf Distributing is your local distributor of Ghost Energy and Prime Hydration. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing you with the best customer service and the highest quality products. So why wait? Visit Waldorf Distributing today and taste the difference for yourself. Waldorf Distributing Company in Beach Bottom. Your one-stop shop for all your beverage needs.
Did you just look down at your phone? You did it again, didn't you? You know, you're flying down the road in a 3-ton hunk of steel, and a text takes your eyes off the road for an average of 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's long enough to travel the length of a football field and cause some serious damage. Turn it off. Trust me, whatever it is, you'll live.
Learn more at StopTextsStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
We are back here, bottom of the 5th, post 33, up now 3-0. As Nolan Blackburn pitching a heck of a game. So far, giving up only 2 hits, 3 strikeouts, hit 1 batter, and has one walk? Yeah, 1 walk. He'll face Brady Hott, Hayden Russell, and Kyle Long.
I think we're going to see Connor Watson come into the plate for
And I think you were right. Who's that, Paul?
Connor Watson.
Hitting for Hot.
Well, Hot came out of the game as a pitcher. Right, so.
That must be who's in the left, Paul.
Yeah. Yep.
Now batting number 9,
right, I'm sorry.
Connor Watson.
You're right, I meant. Connor Watson. First pitch swinging, ball over to third base side. Moses watches it go out of play. That's our answer to our left or right fielder.
Yes.
.3-0, bottom of the fifth. Nolan Blackburn still dealing.
Yeah, like you said, Jason, we're here at the bottom of the fifth. He's only given up 2 hits.
That ball fisted. It's going to come in. Cooper making a nice
play.
catch. That ball in no man's land. Cooper making a nice job coming in to make the catch for out number 1.
Helped his brother out.
Yes. Proud mom Jen Blackburn sitting right in front of us.
Now batting number 6, Hayden Russell.
Hayden Russell hit by pitch first time up. Ball low. One o'clock, Coach Jim Nicaro and myself has post 33 in the Washington Rebels. That ball ripped over the shortstop head. Fielded nicely by Fayak. 1 out single for Hayden Russell.
Yeah, Jason, nice piece of hitting there. Got the fastball and stayed on it and ripped it right in the left center field for a single.
I got a chance to meet Hayden, Paul. Nice young kid. He's actually helping your cousin, him and his dad, helping your cousin Corey move into his new establishment. Getting everything in place. Kyle Long, 0 for 2. Third baseman Moses playing up. Ball outside.
You think it's sometime here, Jace Edison needs to be aggressive. You're down 3-0. You're just hard to get it done. Be aggressive and take your chances here, I would think, Jace.
Trying to make things happen, you're right. 2-0. Kyle Long, 1 out here, bottom of the fifth. Comes with a nice curveball. Once again, not afraid behind 2-0. Great to have that confidence, such a young pitcher.
Yeah, Nolan, he has confidence in that curveball. He's, like I said, he's not afraid to throw it when he gets behind in the count, which is great.
He squares a bunt, runner going, throw down, and he's going to be in there with the stolen base. Look, he double pumped there a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think he had control of the baseball when he first, had a good grip on it. Didn't look like it. Double pumped, and Russell made it easy.
2-2. Kyle Long, 1 out. 2-2 pitch, fly into right. Fayak over, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Eli Fayak. Or left, I said right.
Now batting number 12, Bryce Rogers.
Bryce Rogers grounded out to short in the first, struck out, swinging in the third. Rogers did a nice job pitching the scoreless first 2 innings today. Blackburn getting a sign. Curveball stays high. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Pitch line right down the third of Brazen Mosey. He hit that ball right on the nose, Paulie.
Yeah, he hit it good, just right at him.
That'll be out number 3. 1 hit, no runs, 1 runner left on after 5 complete. Jefferson County post 33-3. Edison High School, nothing. You're listening to the Beast of the East on Ohio Valley Sports Online. We'll be right back.
So you're driving the kids to school and you have to turn up the radio just to drown out the horrible sound your car's making. Who knows what you need? You're driving along without a care in the world. Then you notice the engine light comes on. Who knows what you need? You dread having to stop at red lights because your car sounds like it's screaming in pain. Who knows what you need? Napa Auto Care Center in Wintersville knows what you need. They're an established and reputable shop. They know engines, transmissions, brakes, alignments, and anything else your vehicle needs. They know what you need. Do you need the number? 740-346-2120.
Are you running out of space in your home or office? Look no further than Gianna Moore's Self-Storage in Wintersville. Our facility offers safe and secure storage units in a variety of sizes.
Aiden Manning here, leading on the top of the sixth, post 33 up 3-0, trying to add on more. Kyle Long on for his second inning of pitching. Manning's popped up to the second baseman, Hayden Russell, twice today. This one line and filled up by the shortstop. Rogers, strong throw to first, but he's not going to get the speedy Manning. He'll get a base hit.
Yeah, Rogers did a nice job backhanded, just didn't come up with it clean, and Aiden Manning can run. Wasn't going to throw him out.
Manning, his fifth. It's the fifth post 33 hit of the day. Cooper Blackburn's got one of them. He's 1 for 1 with a double and a walk. Manning with a nice lead off at first, especially with a lefty. Goes on the first pitch, thrown out by Russell, and he's in there.
Yeah, so far along, he hasn't showed, I don't think he's real comfortable throwing the ball to first base. Stewell had a couple runners and, has yet to throw over to first base.
Correct.
I don't think he feels real comfortable.
Blackburn looking to add more. Top of the sixth, 3-0. The 1-0 pitch. Or 0-1 pitch way outside. Nice job. Henderson going out to get it 1-1. Zach Smith wording on deck.
I wouldn't be super surprised if Manning steals third. He's got a nice lead there.
They throw down the second. Oh.
Ball bounces off Rogers right to Russell.
Surprise Russell, too. Who was that walking in, Gene?
That's got to be a team Stewell plays. Oh, that's Stewell's player?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't see.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball hit down the third. Nice diving stop by Kemmerly. Comes to his feet, throws it down the first, and gets Blackburn. Route number 2. Route number 1, excuse me. Zach Smith.
Now batting number 12, Zach Smith.
Kemmerly did a nice job there. Come up throwing a strike. Keeping Manning at second base also.
Coach Chris saying something to Cooper as he's heading back in the dugout.
Zach Smith at the plate here, Jace.
He's fly to right and walked. Fouls that one off. And I must say, Paul, I know it's not over yet, but really impressed with, we talked about how young this Edison team is, and they're battling. It's only 3-0 here.
Yeah, they're doing a very nice job here. A lot of composure, Stewell had runners on, and, Edison made plays in the field, keep them off the board.
That puts sails away right back down. He throws it down to third and waiting. Evan Kemmerly, we talked about that short backstop. Henderson got the bounce. And Kemmerly was just waiting for Manning to get there for a second out of third.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about, Jason. The short backstop, you must need a bad bounce, to advance. Knowing Coach Colopy, he probably works on that play, Jason.
Yeah, I was just thinking that ball ripped right to Russell at second base for out number 3. Post 33, no runs. No hits, 1 walk, nobody left on. Through 5.5, it's Post 83-3. Edison, nothing. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for a refreshing beverage to quench your thirst on a hot summer day? Look no further than Waldorf, distributing in Beach Bottom, West Virginia. With over 30 years of experience, Waldorf Distributing is the go-to beverage distributor in the area. Waldorf Distributing is your local distributor of Ghost Energy and Prime Hydration. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing you with the best customer service and the highest quality products. So why wait? Visit Waldorf Distributing today and taste the difference for yourself. Waldorf Distributing Company in Beach Bottom. Your one-stop shop for all your beverage needs.
In a time of crisis, Apollo cares. At Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration, your health and safety is our top priority. Equipped to disinfect your home or facility with our award-winning Apollo 360 electrostatic disinfection process. Residential properties, offices, schools, retail spaces, factories, medical facilities, restaurants, transportation, and more. Apollo is here to help you combat the spread of COVID. Contact us today to find out how we can help serve you.
Clean floor to ceiling, Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
Bottom of the 6th, 3-0. Post 33 is Nolan Blackburn. Heads back out. Liam Watson, Evan Kimmerly, and Cole Pittman. Edison trying to get something going here. First pitch rip foul on the left field line. Watson popped up to the shortstop in the first and singled in the third.
You look at Edison defensively. You know they're doing a bang up job out there. You know most of their players have been in 2 or 3 positions already. Jace, you know, I love to see that.
Yes.
You know I'd love to see that.
Good observation, buddy. Ball foul down the third 2. 0-2 quickly.
You know, Watson, he's 1 for 2 on a day, Jace. He's upper battle and very aggressive. Nolan's throwing strikes and Watson's ready to battle in the whole 0-2 here, Jace.
Fights off the curveball to stay alive. Seen our man Chuck Smith jump right there. He didn't realize that net was in front of him.
His dad didn't jump.
No. Smitty Sr. was calm as a cucumber right there. Just missed on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A 1-2 pitch. Pops up the curveball, stays in play. Excellent job by Hunter Rosnick getting the pop out. Coach Mung, Coach Callipy wrestling upstairs.
Now batting number 21.
I think Coach Mo's in the bench.
Yeah, he's in there. Evan Kimmerly walked and struck out.
Playing a great third base, though.
Yes.
Ooh.
That ball sails right over his head. 1-0. Folks, 1 o'clock. Doing Jim DeCarlo and myself. It was Post 33 back in action here at the Beast of the East, taking on the Washington Rebel. 2-0. Clayton Curtis takes a quick timeout. Talk with Nolan. Still mad at Clayton. He was catching in the firecracker and also umpiring. He called me out on strikes. The pitch was low. I said, that's low. He said, I framed it.
I framed it.
Just missed. I said, you can't. You're the umpire. He's only catching.
You fooled yourself. He fooled himself.
We're trying to get Dan. Me and Tim were trying to get Dan to broadcast the firecracker. Kind of fun would that be, Paulie?
Oh, yeah.
4th of July morning.
I'm sure they got spots open, Dan.
3-1 pitch. Ball 4. Kimberly draws a walk. I believe just the second walk. Buckner's got 2 walks and a hit by pitch. Cole Pittman.
Now batting number 2, Cole Pittman.
Struck out back in the 4th. Edison looking to get something going here.
1 down here. Bottom of the 6th, Jace. Running out of time. You only need 3 runs, but you're running out of time here.
Just see our man in the house, Robert Bo McConaughey. That ball flying out to right.
Might be trouble there. It's a Bermuda Triangle.
Nice job landing. Crozier going out and make the catch.
Showing them good wheels his Uncle Rick gave to him.
That'll bring up J.D. Henderson, who's singled and flew out to center. Folks, once again, thank you to Cedar One Realty and Waldorf Distributing, our VIP sponsors of the day. Henderson calls timeout. 2 outs here, bottom of the 6th. Kimberly on first, Henderson at the plate. Edison trying to get something going. That curveball doesn't break sails over his head. See our man Clay Manning just talking about out in the crowd, Aiden's dad.
So far, Edison, they're 1 for 1 trying to steal bags.
Ball hit down to third, fielded by Moses. Long throw on to first, and he just gets Henderson for out number 3. No runs, 1 walk. No hits, 1 runner left on. After 6, 3-0, post 33. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Are you looking for a trusted name in residential and commercial real estate? Look no further than Cedar One Realty. Our team of dedicated professionals is here to help you find your dream home or the perfect commercial property. With years of experience and a deep knowledge of the local market, we're the experts you can trust. Cedar One is a full-service brokerage that handles residential, commercial, property management and storage units. Call us today to schedule a consultation and see how we can help you achieve your real estate goals. Cedar One has over 60 agents serving the Ohio Valley. Cedar One Realty, leading the valley in residential and commercial real estate. Visit us online at cedaronerealty.com or stop by our office in Wintersville today.
Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery Systems. Capital Recovery Systems is home of the no-cost court collections program. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
We're back here at top of the 7th, the 34th annual Beast of the East, 19U Division, post 33, 3-0 lead on Edison High School team. We talked about Paul, even though they're down 3-0, very pleased with the way, a bunch of, the younger kids from Edison have handled themselves today.
Yeah, Jace, 3 pitchers today, and they all been quality. They've all done a nice job out there. Defensively, they're doing. I don't think they have any errors, do they?
No.
I don't believe so. I got to keep. Kimberly is playing outstanding down there at third. He's made several good plays down there. Rogers is doing a solid job here at short. They all. You got to be pleased. Coach Colopy's got to be. Very happy up there watching these guys play. Yeah, they're right above us. We're hearing a lot of commotion up there. I don't know if you, like Dan said, he might not even be standing up there. I don't know what's going on up there, but
Gavin Pownell, excuse me, I said that wrong. Pitch inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. He struck out and walked so far. He'll be followed by Teddy Galiptis and Eli Fayak. 2-1 pitch. Fouled off on the third baseline, 2-2. Talk about big game tomorrow up in Montreal. The Alouettes taking on the Blue Bombers. Battle of Najee and Zach again.
That's tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
What time, Jason?
Dan, no, he's
what time, Dan? I think 7. I believe 7 o'clock.
That's our CFL authority right there.
Yeah.
7 p.m.
Gets him swinging. Edison picks it up. Throws it down the first for out number 1. Fennell goes down swinging for the second time today.
Nice curveball. It's a back foot curveball there, Jace. Fennell swing right over it.
Teddy Galiptus. We'll get you in between there. We'll get him in between there.
No, I'll stand. I've been sitting all day.
Let me join now with Coach Robert Bo McConaughey. Coach,
Someone's called me Robert forever.
I read it in the profile. Coach McConaughey.
Even when I was in school, they said Robert McConaughey. I wouldn't answer. Who's that guy?
Coach McConaughey, my coach at West Liberty, long-time coach at West Lib, Wheeling Central, and one of the co-founders here of the Beast of the East. 34th year, being able to put it on. A pleasure always to have you. What is it,
35th.
35th year. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Last year was the 34th.
Yes.
That math is good.
Coach, always a pleasure to have you on here. That ball, high chopper, fielded short by Rogers, going to take a strong throw, and he's not going to get him. Elliptus beats it out for an infield hit.
Well, I got to credit Mike for putting this team and playing up. I think and we had that conversation about it's not going to hurt them and it's going to improve their game some because you play up and you get better.
Yeah, we talked about it. There's a bunch of 15-year-olds on this team.
Yes.
And they are
great experience.
And they are hanging very well. E.I. Fayak coming. He's walked and lined out to short. Yes, sir, Coach. So how's it going so far?
Well, it's been a what do you say? It's been a challenge. We had a team from Tyler County drop out front last Thursday, and then a team from up around Akron had 3 pitchers get hurt.
Oh, jeez.
And so they couldn't get another guys to
fill their spot.
If you get a player hurt, you can
Right.
fill in. You got 3 pitchers.
Yeah, that's a huge.
You're hurting. So
that's huge.
That created a gap in the 19, which means good because what we did is made an adjustment, and all the final 19U games will be played here on Sunday.
Oh, that's awesome.
So if you're thinking about having it on there, it would start at 8 and the last game's at 6.
Okay, that'll be up to
weather permitting.
Yeah, so that one good thing about the turf, though.
With the turf,
as soon as it
go ahead and
stops,
let them play.
Yeah.
That's
Block
good.
called on Long. Nice stop once again by Henderson.
I just think he hitched.
And games being played here, Vaquero, 470 in Wheeling Park. And you make
Wheeling Park, yes, they got the new turf field too, similar to this with the two-tone green.
So you make your way to all the busy weekend for you.
Yes, well we're making our rounds right now. So
Fayak draws his second walk of the day, first and second, one out here, top of the 7th. Coach Bo McConaughey.
Oh, this is close.
And just give people an idea. I touched on it yesterday. A lot of the proceeds and the money for the BCs goes to a very good cause.
Always goes back to the fields that we use. Actually, we like the team who's hosting. It's usually a high school baseball team.
That ball
or something
ripped
like
into the
that.
left.
That's
by
down the line.
Rosnick's going to
Fair
be
ball.
down.
He called a foul?
Rosnick turned on that one.
Yeah, so whatever we make, we're a 501c, so we have to give our money away. We can only keep enough for expenses. And so we get back to the fields that they let us use their fields. And, of course, whatever money they make here, they get to keep on top of whatever we can give them when we're done.
That's awesome. Plus, some goes in the Miracle League, correct? Is that
Yes, the Miracle League. Well, I just talked with her. Let's watch this pitch first.
Oh, one pitch outside.
Yes. She canceled today because of that smoke alert from the Canada thing. But, you're talking about handicaps.
Yes.
And she has 104 kids this year. By the way, she's she had a game today at 6, 10 and 11:30 tomorrow, and another one 10 and 11:30 on Sunday.
That is awesome. 1-1 turns and throws out to the second, but Fayette easily back. Top of the 7th, 3-0. Post 33. And now the format, the teams. I was asking Paul about this yesterday. He plays round robin play, and then based on record Sunday, all the teams make it, or is it just the?
Well, yeah, we only had 24 this year.
Okay.
Well, 20. What's 2 from 24? 22 because 2 teams dropped out. Yeah, everyone's in the tournament. 1 plays 8, 2 plays 7, and so on.
Ball fouled down the third base line.
And then they're seated according to, we have a guy who did a program for us, a computer program several years ago. Least amount of runs given up, most runs scored, and, of course, the first one head-to-head.
Okay.
But that's going to be almost impossible because there are going to be some teams who didn't play because of the 2 teams who didn't show up.
Out,
so
right.
there are going to be 2 teams in each division that didn't play someone head-to-head. But they did get a 7-0 forfeit, so.
1-2 pitch gets him swinging.
Yes.
Out number 2 in the top of the 7th. Bring up Hikem Edwards. Now you talked about, Coach. We talked to the fellow, but you said you got hacked. Is that what?
Oh yeah, we got hacked in December and didn't know it. Now let me rephrase that. The company that owned our domain got hacked. Now they had 3,000 customers. I don't know what happened to the rest of them, but
slow roller back.
We got hacked, and we really didn't. Go ahead. And,
okay. And the slow roller off to the mound, overthrown first. 1 run is in, and they've got Edwards being aggressive going down to third, but he's got to go back because Fayette was still there. Galipsis scores on the E. Go ahead, Coach. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, no, we're here for the game, not for me. And then we didn't know about it until late January.
Wow.
Okay. And teams are calling us. How come you're not having a tournament? I'm going, what are you talking about? They said, well, when we go to your website, it says it's unsecure. So, and I talked to my guy from Canada. We usually get anywhere from 10 to 15 teams from Canada after they lifted the border from COVID.
Right.
And they had already signed up for
another.
So everyone signed up for other tournaments. Well, there's several things that causes the lack of teams, and one is there's so many tournaments now.
Ground ball with Moses down to third. Once again, Camerley with a fine play on the first gets him out.
Everywhere they play on this here, turf.
Okay, right.
Yeah, very few teams play on dirt and grass anymore. And we're sort of behind the times down there in Wheeling with having turf field, although
Park has it now.
Park has it now, and I understand that Weirton and Oak Glen are going to have it next year. So I've already talked to them about securing that for the future.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So it'll be back strong again.
But anyway, we had to argue about getting our domain back, and once we did, we got some teams, but not the ones we want. I mean, not the amount that we wanted. But hey, right. I didn't want to not have it, and then I think if we abandon it, it's gone.
Right. Yeah. Right. Well, I'm glad they said you have it back on up and running, and hopefully next year the domain's good now.
Well, we're going to make sure it's secure, and we're starting on the website now to upgrade it, and 1 week after the term, it'll be up and running, and it's up now. So you can go online, and the scores are posted online now.
Okay. And
then Sundays will be posted.
Now, what's the largest amount of teams you've had?
Oh, geez, back in the 90s and 2000s, 162 at one time.
Wow.
We used every field in the Ohio Valley.
That's awesome.
And hotels were, matter of fact, that one year we brought in $5.8 million to the local economy.
And people don't realize, I was going to touch on that next. That's why I was wanting to ask that question. Just the money brought in, not only, the hotels, the restaurants, people, just
gas.
Good for, yes.
Yeah, gas, food, lodging. They have some kind of formula. We never did find out what it was, and we didn't care, but they projected. All those years we were behind the Jamboree in the Hills. And then when we had them 162, we overtook. We was number one.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
But that was just several years. But from there on in, we had either 150, 125.
Well, hopefully we get that back again here.
Well, I doubt if that's going to happen because
you said more tournaments.
More tournaments, cost of hotels are outrageous, food, gas, and parents don't want to spend that every weekend now like they used to.
We're going to go back to the bottom of the 7th here. Nolan Blackburn still
okay.
up
Hey,
there.
thanks for having me. I got to stop at 7 more fields or 6 more. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right. Hey, I'll be back up to see you guys.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you, Coach. We'll be back here tomorrow too. It's Coach Bo McConaughey. Appreciate it, sir. Willoughby lines out. Nice playing left there by Fayak coming on to make the catch. Here's bottom of the 7th. 4-0 33. And Blackburn still dealing, Paul.
Yeah, he's in there throwing strikes, letting his defense do the job behind him.
That ball popped about to play 0-2 to Watson.
Yeah, Jace, one thing, with this tournament, just like any tournament, Coach Bo did, and the host teams did whatever they could to make the games go on because teams travel a long way. Then we get rain.
Right.
And then you're using,
bags
and bags of diamond dry, It just makes it rough. Games get pushed back, trying to get the field dried up and getting ready. Just made everything a big headache, but now you get these turf fields, Yeah,
I remember playing at, 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Watson fouls that off. Where was that? In
Rockport? Was that Rockport?
Rockport, Indiana, yes. 2 o'clock in the morning, Dan. 12:30, they called us back out.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets him swinging on the high heat. Blackburn's 4th strikeout of the game.
Steuben was 1 out away from getting a 3-0 start here at the Beast of the East.
Batting number 6, Aiden Russell.
That ball chopped. And I don't know if you heard Coach McConaughey, Paul, with the 2 teams dropping out of the 19 division, all of the games Sunday will be played here.
Oh, okay. No, I did not hear him say that. That's great. That's great.
And everybody I thought it was just a final. They are seeded. Man, just missed with that curveball again. He's been close all day. Whether fastball, curveball, even the pitches he's missed have been right around the plate.
Aiden's he's been on base both times he's been up today. Got hit by a pitch and he singled. Had a nice line drive single to left center field last at bat.
He'll be a sophomore and he'll see some time in the backfield for the Edison Wildcats along with Deacon Rawson.
He's not moving.
He's not
moving. Curveball on the inside, and he definitely was not getting out of the way of that curveball.
He said, hey, we need runners. Down to the last out here, bottom of the 7th, 4-0, post 33. Thank you once again. Cedar One Realty, a full-service brokerage that handles residential, commercial, storage units, and property management with over 60 agents serving the Valley. First pitch outside to Kyle Long. And also Waldorf Distributing, your local distributor of Ghost Energy and Prime Hydration. Thank you very much. VIP sponsors, because of you, we're able to bring this broadcast of the 35th annual Beast of the East 2-0.
Kyle Long, he's hit 2 balls to left field today.
No one comes in with strike 2-1. Post 33 looking to try to improve to 18-4. Ball down to first. They're not dead yet, though, says Edison's Long. Singles to right.
Good piece of hitting there. It was an inside fastball. He turned on it, hit a ground ball right in between second and first base for a single to stay alive, like you said.
Bryce Rogers, 0 for 3. Coach, bless you. Coach Chris calling timeout to go out and talk to the players.
He's going to bring the infield in, make sure everybody's on the same page.
I love the intensity of Clayton. And probably if Rogers somehow gets on, you get the tying run at the plate
Right,
here. So
right.
They're not done yet. And once again, just goes to speak well of the young Edison high school team.
Yeah, they come in down to their last out and get 2 runners on base. I mean, that's showing a little bit of fight there. They're not giving up.
I was looking for the Washington Rebels. I don't see them yet. Okay.
Dan's distracted by his view.
Yes. Eyes have been blinded.
Okay. We got 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. 2 runners on. Stumo winning 4-0.
Beautiful curveball for strike 1 to Rogers. Nolan Blackburn's 0-1 pitch, he steps off.
Wind still coming straight in, Jace.
Blackburn's pitch down low, gets away. The runners will advance. Second, third now. 1-1.
Yeah.
Bryce Rogers trying to get Edison on the board here, keep him in the game. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Go, Nolan, you got it.
2-1 pitch coming from Blackburn. Outside in third, 3-1. Now is it, Paul, is it Nolan's game to win or lose?
Well, I just saw him look into the dugout a little bit and he's shaking his arm here. I'd be keep him on a close eye there, Jace. I don't know if he's getting tired or sore. His pitch count's got to be getting up there a little bit.
3-1 pitch, ball 4. Tying run now coming to the plate, bases loaded.
Now batting number 3, Liam Watson.
Liam Watson, the number 3 hitter. Popped up to short.
Singled in the third and flew out to the catcher.
Ground ball on a third. Fair ball, stepping on third. To end the game as Braden Moses. So post 33 comes up victorious here, 4-1. They'll prove to 3-0 here in Game 2 of the Beast of the East. 4 runs on 4 hits, 5 left on, or 5 hits, Edison. 3 hits, no runs, 4 men left on. That'll do it here for Paul Zorney, Jason Jenkins, Dan Vogel, join Coach Tim DiCarlo and myself here back at 1 o'clock as Post 33 will take on the Washington Rebels. You're listening to and watching the Beast of the East action on Ohio Valley Sports Online. We'll be back, folks.